Alright, what's up, Rayquazers? So I have a Little Cup match for you guys here, which, I don't do Little Cup that much, but Johnny and I were talking, and I'm like, hey, you know, what if I want to do Little Cup? He's like, well, then make a team, and I'll battle you. So I'm like, okay, well, that works, yeah. So I'm facing Johnny, and this battle's going to debut a few special things that I add in, and this is actually more of a trial period right now, to see how you guys actually like me adding in lots of editing, such as the Pokemon's names popping up. And by names, I mean the regular names, not their nicknames. And all that. But let's get this battle started. So, I'm going to lead off with my Hippopotas. And he is going to lead off with his Onix, which is not exactly my most favorable matchup right here. Because it's going to allow both of us to get up Stealth Rocks, but that means Stealth Rocks is on my side of the field. It doesn't really hurt me that badly, though, because a lot of my Pokemon are resistant to it. And because it's Little Cup, Stealth Rocks tend to not matter as much as if they were in a, I guess, OU battle or something like that. I'm going to go for Scout and get the burn the first turn, which is pretty amazing, because that never happens to me. So he's going to switch out to Preserve Onix for Death Fodder later, probably. And he sees an opportunity to go ahead and get Lickitung healed up, and I was going for Slack Off because I figured he was going to try and force me out. Now I'm going to bring in my Croagunk because I know Croagunk should be able to threaten out this Lickitung pretty nicely. And I'm going to go for the Fake Out first turn, which is actually going to get a crit, which doesn't, I don't know, that's not that big of a deal because it didn't do that much. I'm going to go for Knockoff, get rid of the Eviolite because I need this thing to be less bulky. And he's going to force me out into my Lileep, which is going to go ahead and be able to basically set up in his, well, not set up in his face. I go for the Ancient Power and actually get the first turn raise, which is amazing because that never happens. And if I had gotten the second turn raise at this point, I honestly would have laughed. He goes for Rest, activating Sleep Claws if I had any Pokemon that would put him to sleep, but I really don't, so I'm kind of okay with him going to sleep. He's going to go for the Sleep Talk and get the Curse, which is okay because I'm a Lileep that hits on the specially defensive side. So I'm not that worried. And I really feel like Lickitung is way too broken for LC. Because, I mean, these are ridiculously high defenses for something like itself. Well, I managed to dig out the Lickitung, though, thanks to that boost from Ancient Power. And now he's going to bring in his Timber, which is a terrible matchup because now he can set up in my face. So I'm going to bring it in my Sandshrew named Drillbur and go ahead and basically set up in his face because I know I can take a hit and he shouldn't be able to kill me with a Mach Punch in theory, or maybe he will, I don't know. But he doesn't go for the Mach Punch. Instead I go for the Earthquake and it actually does some pretty decent damage to him, and he gets a little bit of health back from the Drain Punch, and of course gets hit by Sand. Sand in LC doesn't really do that much though. So now he's faster than me because I'm a Slowpoke, and I'm going to go ahead and Scald and actually get the burn, which is terrible because he's Guts, but it's not that terrible because he's going to die next turn anyway. So I figured, you know, Croagunk can probably take a Payback or Drain Punch, whatever he decides to go for. He actually decides to go for the Payback. It doesn't do that much, so that's nice because, you know, Croagunk pretty much walls Timber. Now he's going to bring in his Woobat, and I'm just going to go for the Fake Out first turn so that I can get a little bit of damage off, and he's going to go for the Calm Mind right here, which is disappointing because obviously he's the simple variety of Woobat. I mean, why would you not use simple if you have it, because it's actually really useful. So here I kind of figure like he's probably going to go for an attack, so I might as well go for the Sucker Punch because he wants me dead. Now he's going to bring in his Porygon right here and trace my Dry Skin, which would be beneficial to him if I had anything that was hitting with like a water attack, but I don't, so it really doesn't matter on that. He goes for the Tri-Attack, and he's going to withdraw so that he can, you know, predict that I am going to go for the Drain Punch, but I thought this was I thought it was a little bit too obvious at this point for him to switch to Duskull, so I decided to go for Knockoff. I keep going for Knockoff because honestly it's the only thing I can do other than Sucker Punch, but I know he's not going to really attack. He does attack, however, with Icy Wind at this point, but I mean, at the first time I was like, you know, he might try and just stall me out and let me die to my own Sandstorm. So now that I'm pretty sure I can take this thing on, and I'm like, you know, whatever. I can whirlwind him out, so his sub is worthless, basically, which is very nice because, you know, him having a worthless sub is pretty grand. And now I'm going to bring in Slowpoke because I figured he was going to just try and kill off my Hippopotas, and I kind of need Hippopotas for the Duskull. I don't know why I had no idea how to say its name. So basically, yeah. Basically, that's pretty much I'm going to go for Scout. Actually get the burn. Every Scout I've done that could get a burn actually got a burn in this match, which is rather strange. Right here, I'm just attempting to stall him out because I actually could stall him out of recovers. But then I'm like, you know, Drillbur could set up in his face. This isn't a bad idea. He's going to get a crit though, which is highly annoying. But thanks to Sand and Burn, he comes down to a low enough point to where I can just kill him with Earthquake. And that's nice. And he's gonna bring in his Duskull, thinking I might be like Choice Bandit or something, but I'm not. And I go for Shadow Claw, that's gonna KO his Duskull. And then I'm just gonna finish off his Onyx at this point, and that is pretty much going to be the game right there. So, I do hope you guys enjoyed the match, and I got really lucky this match. But I hope you guys also enjoyed the extra stuff that I added in, which I'll add in after I narrate, so this is kind of pointless that I'm saying it. But yeah, see you guys later.